Good evening, everybody, and it's kind of late for me, but I'm going to do my constitutional isomers video. I have my coffee, so we'll just work through this. So first I have C6H14, or hexane. We love hexane. This is N-hexane, but if I move one methyl group like such, I now have isohexane, or 2-methylpentane, because we have our 5-carbon pentyl group and our methyl group attached on the second carbon. One more quick switch, and now we have 3-methylpentane. Ooh, all we did was just switch the carbon we connected to, and we still have a pentyl group, so not a whole lot of excitement on that one, right? Now, I will flip another carbon around, and voila! I have 2,3-dimethylbutane. We have our butyl group, our 4-chain carbon, with our 2 methyl groups attached on the second and third carbons respectively. That's kind of a cool one. And if I just switch one of those methyl groups over here, we have neohexane, or 2,2-dimethylbutane, because we still have our longest chain as a butyl group with 2 methyl groups attached, both attached to the second carbon. So that's pretty cool. Now my next thing I will talk about will be C9H20, or nonane. Nonane is kind of fun because it is 9 carbons long. So let's see how many times I can break my model. There's one while doing this video. Just a second, please. Okay. So we have our nonane. Ta-da! And nonane. Now if I remove a methyl group and place it one over, I now have 2-methyl octane, because we have an octyl group with our methyl group attached to the second carbon. And if I further remove one more methyl group and place it to that same second carbon, now I have 2,2-dimethylheptane. We have a heptyl group as our longest chain, or 7 carbons, but we have our 2 methyl groups attached to that second carbon. Now, one fun thing I will switch around, and please bear with me because I have to take this one apart to do this. I always get it confused otherwise. Take a moment. But I'm not breaking it. Yes. Alright. We have tetraethylmethane, or 3,3-diethylpentane. We can call this the pentyl group, or 5 carbons, with our 2 ethyl groups attached to them. I like the tetraethylmethane name a little bit. It makes more sense to me because we have our methyl carbon, or methane group, with tetra, or 4 ethyl groups, which makes more sense to me. But that's just a really cool structure. So when I just break this back down, I'll put it back to a hexyl group since we talked about hexane already tonight. But I will keep break number 2. See, told you I'd do it. I will keep an ethyl group and a methyl group out. And when I attach them like such, I have 3-ethyl 2-methylhexane. It's a hexyl group with the 6 carbons, but we have our ethyl group attached to the third carbon and our methyl group attached to the second carbon. And because ethyl needs to be named before methyl, that's why it's 3-ethyl, 2-methyl hexane. Well, thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a good night.